What's the deal? Back at y'all one more time on this Easter weekend and shit. I'm gonna drop a little Easter science on y'all niggas, man. Cause I see, well, I pretty much expect people that don't have knowledge of self to not understand the true, the true reasons and meanings behind holidays and these symbols that come along with these holidays. And I still gotta go back and finish my Christmas thing and shit, you know what I'm saying? Really all the videos that I did prior to this one were rush jobs. They were supposed to be done, but I wasn't really feeling it at the time, but I done it because I felt like I need to get something out to the people. That's why they're a little rough around the edges, you know what I'm saying? But the information is there. Like I say, kind of rough, but things will get better. Yeah, I gotta go back and do the Christmas thing again too, so you know what I'm saying, we'll finish up on the Christmas thing. But since we here in the Easter holidays, we'll talk about Easter. And first and foremost, you got people saying, oh, you got the people that, you have the regular Christians and whatever, they just taking their kids, hiding Easter eggs, dealing with the Easter bunny and all that old thing from a blind perspective. And then you got the cats that's supposed to have knowledge of self. They're talking about, oh, Christians are celebrating a pagan holiday and a heathen holiday and all this shit. Well, first and foremost, your ancestors, the same people that you champion when you become one of those people that proclaim to have knowledge of self, they were the original pagans or heathens. The reason why you see the word itself in a negative light is because that's what they called your ancestors that knew the real deal behind all these holidays and rituals and festivals and things of that nature. They were called the pagans, but they were the ones who had it right. So let's get that straight. These guys out here, speaking as if, the pagans, from what I hear, and I think it's in a dictionary, but the word pagan itself just means men who live in the country, or people that live in the country, or people of the country. And those people were the ones that lived outside of the metropolis or away from mainstream society, because mainstream society didn't have it right. You know what I'm saying? The ones that were out in the country. That's like when you go watch Game of Thrones and you see the 7 people or whatever, and they're out in the forest and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're getting away from these people because these people are the mainstream, because the mainstream is the savages. But they would want one to think that those that lived out in the forest and all that is savages. But those are the ones that had it right. Those are the ones that were persecuted because they knew the truth. You had the rulers of mainstream society who were blinding the people and ruling the people through religion and giving them a false interpretation of religion or religious practices and whatnot. So those that knew the truth were like, we're not subscribing to that. So we're gonna get the fuck away from these people because they're on some bullshit, which they were. So let's get it popping. First and foremost, let's talk about the Easter egg. The Easter egg. Oh, hold on. Let me. I'm ahead of myself. Hold on. Easter itself is a feminine holiday. It's a lunar holiday. That's why the moon. That's why whenever the first full moon of April or March, one of the two, the first full moon closest to the spring equinox, we just put it like that. The first full moon, the week of the first full moon, or the Sunday that's closest to the first full moon or something like that. Look it up. You niggas need to do some work yourself. But whatever. The first full moon, that's why the first full moon determines when Easter is going to be. Because Easter is based on that moon. The moon corresponds to the black woman. It was once a part of the earth. And, you know, Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Nation of Islam, the original Nation of Islam, held that the moon was blown away from the earth, which it was, but it was blown away from the earth during the creation process back when we were full gods. We didn't have physical bodies. Actually, we were building this place, and we needed that satellite. You know what I'm saying? That's why the moon has sway over the waters. That's the feminine principle. Like I said, you have to understand symbolism. Before you understand anything, you have to understand symbolism. It's like Robert Temple was saying in one of his books. And if you want to know the book, ask me, because that's the new thing I'm doing. I might show the book, or I might just quote something from a book. And if you really want to know if you really want to know where the information comes from, get in that comment section and ask me, inbox me, DM me, Instagram, put comment on a post or whatever. You know, because we're gonna break up that ego shit. You niggas is gonna stop acting like you gonna stop. You niggas gonna stop trying to act like, you know, want to run and grab, imitate people, because the information is not mine, it's everybody's. But at the same time, a lot of these cats don't like to pay homage, you know what I'm saying? And that's like writing a book and not having a bibliography and referencing where you're getting your information from. I have no problem telling people, if I get something from the depths of my own mind, and that's what that is, not let it be known. But if I get some information and I find out something from another place, I have no problem referencing it. Just like when I write my book, it's going to be a bibliography showing you where the information that I'm building upon or building with is coming from. These niggas don't want to do that. They want to run and grab shit and hop out and act like they're the one. That's the ego shit, man. You niggas is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. You're going to have to excuse it a lot, though, because I curse. And it ain't a such thing as curse words. Even in the Bible, go find somewhere, even you Christians, go find somewhere in the Bible where it tells me that this, that, and the third shouldn't be said. You go find that shit. Ain't no such thing as no fucking curse words. Grow up, man. You know what I'm saying? I need you to grow the fuck up. You dig? So, the moon. Matter of fact, now I'm gonna stay in line with where I'm at right now. The moon, the Easter egg. You hide the Easter eggs because when you're hiding the Easter eggs, you're imitating the sun. See. You see the glory of the moon when the sun hides beneath the earth's horizon, because the moon is a reflection of the light you see from the moon. It's not the light, it's not coming from the moon, it's being reflected from the sun. And when the sun goes down, that's when the moon comes out. Another thing that the egg alludes to is the elliptical orbit of the earth around the sun. The earth doesn't make a circle around the sun. It circles around the sun, but when you look at its orbit, its orbit is in the shape of a oval shape or egg shape. That's another allusion to the Easter, another correspondence to the Easter egg. Going and having to find the Easter eggs goes back to when Osiris' body was chopped into 14 pieces by Set, and Isis went and recovered. Like, there we go with the feminine principle again. Isis had to go and recover the 14 pieces. That symbolizes the eggs being hidden, symbolizes the scattered body parts of Osiris that had to be recovered by Isis, and she had help. The helpers or the kids would be the stars, just like in the Nation of Gods and Earth. You have or not just. I don't want to just make it seem like the information is exclusive to Nation of Gods and Earth, because even we built that. Even that comes from ancient information. But you have the black man, which is the sun, the black woman, who is the earth, and the moon. Goes back to what I was just telling you. The earth is a feminine principle, and the moon is a feminine principle. So, and then you have the child, which is the black star or the stars. So when Isis has to go and recover the body parts of Osiris to put her man back together, she has to go on a hunt, an Easter egg hunt. Now, the hiding of Osiris' body, first of all, let's go here. When you look at the sun, when the sun is setting on the horizon, you see the horizon in front of the sun, and then behind the sun you see the what was once blue sky dying into a purple or purplish black as the sun sets. That's the water. Osiris was put into a box. He was put into a box or a coffin or a chest, and then he was thrown into the water. Him being put into a box symbolizes the sun going behind the horizon. The horizon corresponds to the box. A square has 4 corners. A box has 4 corners. So when they said that they put him in a box, what it's saying is he's going beneath the surface of the horizon. The box corresponds to the physical land of the earth, which is a square. It's the squared circle. The square is the land. The circle is the rotation of the earth. The earth spins in a circle. And it has an electromagnetic force field that forms a globe over it. Another allusion to the egg. And the earth has a ozone layer. The ozone layer corresponds to the yolk of the egg, or the yellow of the egg. Know thyself. You guys don't have it right. I'm talking to you conscious dudes, because y'all, like I said, those who don't, those that are just regular churchgoers and religious people, you know, we understand why they don't understand. But I don't understand why those that's supposed to understand don't understand. That's the problem. Gods, all this shit you niggas want to call yourself, but you niggas ain't stepping up to the plate. Or you know this shit and you hiding it from the fucking people. Which one is it? You know, I like to be in more of a jipper mood doing these type of videos, but the state of mind I see niggas in out there just puts me in a fucked up disposition on all levels, from science to music to all this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas is still Anyway, like I was saying, man, the ozone layer corresponds to the yolk of the egg. The square is the box that Osiris is put into. When the sun goes beneath the horizon, he's going into the box to symbolically die for the day. He's split up into 14 pieces because you don't see the sun no more. And this goes to some other thing. You might see in the Bible somewhere where it says something like Jesus hides the body or something like that. The hiding of the body symbolizes the body is the sun that you see in the sky. When it hides the body, it goes beneath the surface and hide. But you still see the glory of the sun via the moon and the stars. So when it says Osiris was first put into a box and then thrown in the water, the sun going beneath the earth's horizon is him being put in a box. Him being thrown in the water corresponds to the watery skies or the waters of noon that is behind the sun. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand. See, that's why when I tell people I'm Christ, and then I give you a whole story of all these different metaphors and symbols that I in my life, not books, shit I'm living, which is what you're supposed to be figuring out with your own life. People still look at me like I'm a goddamn goofball or something. Still talking this God shit as if God is a spook in the sky, and I'm telling you, I'm right here, and he's God is in you too. But if you don't understand if you don't understand that process, then you might as well not be God. You might as well be the white man you like to talk shit about, because it's like a nigga gonna tell, well, I got a nigga gonna tell me I got a birthmark kind of like yours on my thigh too. What that makes me? Dumb fuck, go figure it out yourself. You want me to tell you? If I tell you, it makes you nothing if you don't know nothing. It means nothing. Just like it wouldn't mean shit if I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Y'all gotta excuse me, I'm a little teed. Appeased, or whatever the fuck they call it. But you niggas gonna get this work, one way or the other. So, the body was first put into a box and then thrown into the water. The water, it floated up on, the coffin floated up on land, washed ashore, where a mighty tree grew around it. And this shit corresponds to your body too. I ain't gonna go into that yet. I might give you a little taste right here, but shit is deeper than what you think. But it says that a tree grew up around the coffin or whatever. The tree growing around the coffin is why the Christmas tree in Christmas is a big deal. Now, I gave you a little science on the importance of the Christmas tree or the significance of the Christmas tree in one of my last videos, but here we are again in another holiday when I'm giving you the business. So, the tree grows up around the coffin. Now, what we have here is Osiris symbolizes the soul. Being put into the box symbolizes the sperm going into the egg or the physical body. The water corresponds to the watery, moist region of the woman in which the sperm has to travel to get to the egg. But, well, actually, just put it like this. The sperm going into the woman's vagina is the black box. The sperm going into the black box symbolizes Osiris being put into the box. The darkness, Soot or Set, is the one who puts Osiris in the box. Soot symbolizes darkness. The woman's vagina is dark when you look into it. So you're going to this black box through this watery region called the vagina and the vaginal canal, or whatever it's called in medical terms. But there's so many ways I could go with this shit. I'm trying to figure out. I don't want to go too far away from the Easter thing. But it's even the word Easter goes back to the goddess Ishtar, the goddess of fertility. Ishtar, Eastar, Eastern Star. But you got niggas still out here talking about Ishtar and Tammuz and all this shit is something you don't deal with. No, you deal with you go and look at all this mythology and you break that shit down. If you can't do that, you need to don't even teach nothing to nobody. Go study symbolism and get out your fucking box. Cause you niggas are in a box. You're dead in a box, my nigga. From Ireland with love. I ain't even give niggas stuff. Say Tupac jewels, niggas ain't even. I was looking at the state of P. I'm like, man, I'm keeping that one for now. You know. So the tree grows up around Osiris. It's called the coffin or whatever. The tree symbolizes the body. Your body is the tree that grows up around your soul. The spine is the bark of the ark. The nerve ganglion that runs up your spine, your central nervous system, those are the branches and leaves or whatnot. The top of your head, that's the bird's nest, the crest. With the egg or the pineal gland that sits in between the two hemispheres of the brain. The black egg. So, you have the body, you know, we're going to fast forward through some of this shit. The body was discovered by a king in this strange land where the tree grew up around it, was chopped down and used to was chopped down and used to it was used as a pillar in the palace of this king who had it chopped down. Back to the spine, that's the pillar, the backbone of Osiris, the Djed pillar as they call it, the Jedi Knight. D-J-E-D-I. That's where the Jedi Knight comes from in Star Wars. The backbone of Osiris. You make the... See, when I tell you I'm Christ, the reason why the people that know what time it is get it, and all you niggas out there scared, tell me, man, you gotta watch what you say. No, fuck that. I'm making the words of Osiris truth. Living it out. That's what makes me Christ, nigga. Because I live this shit out, and I know how to interpret it and explain it to you niggas. So don't ask me no dumb shit like, who told you was Christ? Fucker, I figured it out on my own. Like you're supposed to figure out who the fuck you are on your own. Don't ask me no dumb shit about who told me I'm Christ. Can't nobody tell you Christ, nigga. You know. It's just me. I just so happen to live this shit out a little more in detail, correspond in relation to this information that I'm reading throughout my life. It's not no fucking a nigga came and told me, hey, go tell the world you're Christ. That's idiot talk. Don't miss me with that. That's idiot talk. All these shit I'm hearing in the media and these little slick bullshit, sugar shit dropping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we called it. Shout out to the chick that said they hiding shit though. You know what I'm saying? I stay on that 102. Shout out to 102, man. I fucks with 102. You know what I'm saying? But let me get back to Easter though, but first let me say this: the pillars. First and foremost, the chopping of the tree symbolizes the split of. You have 7 chakras that run up this bark of your spine. The chop that's the pillar of your palace. Your physical body is the palace. You niggas like to say your body is the temple of God, right? Well, yeah, That's the deal. You're the palace. The backbone of Osiris is the fucking bark of this shit. And I'm raunchy. So you don't want your kids to watch this shit. You watch it and interpret it to them on your own. I wouldn't care if you did or not, because like I say, no such things, no fucking curse words. Tell them don't curse in school so they won't get in trouble or whatever. But after that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's the pillar. The chopping, when you chop something, you split it in half. You're split in two because if you don't become one with yourself, you have 7. Osiris' body was chopped into 14 pieces. You have 7 main chakras that run up your spine. You have to balance the positive part of it and the negative part, the masculine and the feminine part. You dummy. You have a feminine aspect, and it has nothing to do with no fucking dick and pussy. That's why as soon as a nigga say something about the feminine, niggas think you talking some gay shit if you a man. Get the fuck out of here. You're an idiot. Well, niggas don't even deserve to sit in front of me and talk to me. And that might sound egotistical, but I don't give a fuck. Niggas need to get egotized around this motherfucker. Egotistical ass whooping. Ego versus ego. Dumb niggas. These niggas is fucked up. So Osiris is in this tree. Isis finds the body. She finds the body. Steals it back from her. And this time he chops it into 14 pieces. See, you have to understand that our ancestors dealt with symbolism on a whole nother level. This shit is layered. It's not, man, it's hard to even explain this shit. This is how deep they were. But they were on point. Because once you become of that psychology, you just know this shit. You get to read and you can put it together. So you're going to have to do that. I can't do it for you. I can't save you. I can be the beacon of light. I'm the savior because I saved myself. And I saved myself to the point where I can stand in front of you and be the beacon of light to show you and give you hints, clues, books, and all these things. But at the end of the day, you got to do your own work. Malcolm X is not coming back. He's not coming back to do it for you, sweetie. He's not going to do it. Martin either. Ask them. They're not coming to do it for you. Closest they do it for you is through me. And I'm not going to do it for you. I'm just going to teach you this shit. And you better ask questions. Stop. Get your dick off your neck thinking you're the King Kong around this bitch, and humble yourself and ask questions when you don't know shit. Because I surely do, and I know shit, and I still ask questions. I'm still going to school around this motherfucker. But you got dummies that don't know nothing, that too scared to ask questions because they feel like it'll make them a follower. You're an idiot. Triple idiot. Triple stages of darkness, nigga. You still a baby. So this nigga cuts the body into 14 pieces. Scatters it out. Now she has to go and find the 14 pieces. When the sun goes under, when the sun is in the sky during the daytime, it's the Lone Star. Shout out to Texas. H-Town, niggas. It's the Lone Star. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you. Let me show you what the white folks want to show you. I gave you niggas the business. Showed you. Look, this is what the white folks want to show you. Look at that. St. Arnold beer. Osiris is a beer god. Now you niggas better leave me the fuck alone unless you want to learn something. I'll chop you niggas heads off.